Are you happy? I am Ephemius. I had to take a second first breath to communicate the book Egonect to everyone because we are everyone. Egonect is available at Amazon. Whisper 1799. The accumulation of too much wealth or power creates the big concern of losing it accidentally, and so this fear and terror enslaves the core of our soul. We become the victim who slowly extinguishes with agony in a cold sweat, because almost always in our mind solidifies the idea of losing our wealth and power, actually because of Mr. Death's hug. And we already know that to accumulate it, as it happens in the most cases, we have sold our soul to powers of greed. Whisper 1800. The right moment arrives always when we, the victims and worshippers of material, leave behind that which in reality belongs to all, including our body on planet Earth. We always take with us, of course, only our self, meaning usually the poor self, whom our love for mental things, material things, we betray so foolishly. Yes, we are returning with our betrayed, empty, sad, and tragic self to our self-made oblivion. Whisper 1801. The last teardrop of ours will not be so easily separate from our full of sadness and terror eye that is looking now directly at our naked tragic self. Whisper 1802. Always depends of how much we do worship the material, and furthermore of how much concern and compassion we show towards our fellow earthlings when we were at the height of our material wealth and power, of what kind of reward we will reap. Whisper 1803. Remember, we always fall from the height that we think elevated ourselves, always. Whisper 1804. If for any reason you still are not able to feel a sweet mental jolt, even slightly recollecting all these wise thoughts of ours, if you were not moved at all as the human being by listening to these whispers of our soul, and your interest to continue reading Egonect is not great, if you did not see yet the bright light of truth flashing around and inside yourself, the self that you kept in spiritual neglect so far, and if you do not feel already proud to have appeared on planet Earth as the earthly human being, then do not waste your time with Egonect. Whisper 1805. If you really are not excited, do not continue reading Egonect. Do not study it. Do not turn another page of this book that has been written under the sacred dictation of the tender whispers of love coming from the hearts of all the children as their collective wisdom that consented to come to planet Earth, so as to renew us spiritually, morally, and physically. Yes, to offer spiritual revival to all of us. Yes, to bring us back to the real life of ourselves. And this revival should take place on planet Earth first. Yes, now, right now, as it should be done on our planet Earth and not in this other Earth, meaning that we don't have to encounter the so-called Mrs. Death ever. Whisper 1806. The book Egonect has been written only for the earthly human, and of course it is dictated exclusively to those who still love themselves and still have the human capability and innocence to shed a teardrop and cry when they're encountering pain in other people's heart, to become emotional when they witness around themselves despair, and to sympathize totally with their fellow earthlings' misery, or to rejoice with their happiness. eConnect introduces our future self, Ephthemius.